Boom shakalaka, Bitcoin's having a tough time breaking out. Let's take a look at the potential downside and the potential upside. Stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, a lot of very interesting charts for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, including we're going to be taking a look at the potential downside and upside from where we are right now, because believe it or not, we can't go sideways forever. Before we get into it, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell, come join us on Twitter at @TheCryptoLove. Push that like button. Now today, fear and greed jumped up to 46 as the overall market jumped up, but right back down to nothing for today. Bitcoin at 25,828, Ethereum at 1625, BNB at 214, XRP 49 cents, Cardano 25 cents, Dogecoin 6 cents, Solana $19, and Tron 7 cents. And Bitcoin jumping up yesterday, crashing back down to the same levels today for pretty much continuing sideways. We are coming to the bottom trend line within a few days. And it should be noted that the last time we had a cross of these two moving averages, the yellow and the orange one here, well, price crashed pretty dramatically short term afterwards to the $20,000 to $22,000 area and then eventually bounced back. But you have to take a look at that initial crash. Now, we are in the stagnation phase of the market, generally the phase where market goes sideways and is boring as all get out. There is the potential, because Bitcoin is right in the middle of a diverging triangle right here, if Bitcoin repeats previous price action, there's a pretty good chance we could actually go down before heading back up. Very similar to what we're seeing here with these moving average crosses. So prepare yourself. Don't go 100x long at the current moment. If price goes down, it's really not all that bad, because Bitcoin can go all the way down to $21,000 and still close without this multi-year trend line being broken. So there is still a lot of room for Bitcoin to move. And sometimes it's helpful to take a look at inverse charts, because yes, there's a possibility that price could go down. But if we take a look at this is the inverted Bitcoin chart. Failed breakout here. Okay, how about this time? Failed breakout again. Well, do you think it would break out? Probably not. But guess what? This is an inverted chart. So that would mean that the likelihood of the price going down would be kind of low. How about this for another inverted price chart? Same type of thing. We have an expanding megaphone right here, and failure to break out from that trend line. Well, looks like Bitcoin's going to dump hard, or actually go up hard. This is the $100,000 area on the top of this megaphone. Bitcoin right now finding support on the 200 EMA weekly line. Very strong support for Bitcoin, with support back here. Only dipped through a few times. Historically has been pretty good support for Bitcoin. Also, Bollinger Band support. You can see Bitcoin right now on the bottoms of the Bollinger Band. Historically, when Bitcoin hit these bottoms, Bitcoin price proceeded to the midline, if not even the top line, many times before returning. So while there is a possibility for price going down, not likely, especially when you take a look at the sentiment, not the fear and greed index, but the actual sentiment indicator. The GBTC price or premium is my indication of a sentiment indicator, because if you take a look back in the frothy times in 2020 and 2021, GBTC premium was actually higher than Bitcoin price. Then last November, GBTC price was lower than Bitcoin price. Well, if we take a look right now, there is a divergence growing between GBTC and Bitcoin. Bitcoin's going sideways, GBTC premium going up. Likely that Bitcoin will eventually catch up, because like it or not, the bottom is in. I know a lot of bears come out of the woodwork right now, but there's no evidence that Bitcoin price will go any lower. If we take a look at here, RSI double confluence, breaking the trend line and also the moving average breakout. Every time historically this was the bottom when it happened, it already happened way back in November. And from that bottom, about 60 bars to the next peak. These are 2-week charts, so 120 weeks until the next peak. That seems like a long time. But as we go further, we can see here that price catalyst. There is the potential for Bitcoin to go up in the near future. Yes, there's a possibility it could go down, but there's also a lot of things that's going to be happening soon that could cause it to go up. You might know that summer is ending very, very soon. It kind of just ended. So institutional investors come back from holidays. Yeah, price could pump. How about Bitcoin spot ETF approval? Yeah, price could pump. How about the halving? Yeah, price could pump. How about liquid staking network? Yeah, price could pump. A lot of things coming up in the near future that could cause price to pump. And the Bollinger Bands with profile signaling a double line for the first time in history on the downside. Historically, when it signaled that on the upside, caused a 70% price crash. Well, since it's signaling it on the downside, would that mean a 70% price increase? It certainly could. And if you zoom out for more than just a minute candle, you can see, independent of whether Bitcoin is on the log curve or on the parallel channel that we have been in, guess what? Peak to trough, 1,100 days, putting it in November 2025 for the peak. And depending upon which curve you're looking at, $300 to $468,000 per Bitcoin. So that's all for today's episode. If you enjoyed it, push the like button. I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one. Love you. Peace.
If you don't think Bitcoin's going to $1 million a coin and then $10 million a coin, you're already a loser.
From now on, if you don't own Bitcoin, you're a moron.